Luckily, we've got none of that in the forecast, right?
I know, it looks really good, especially if you've been waiting through this hot October week for the cool weather. It's finally here. Now, it's not super cool just yet. It's still 74 in New Orleans. And in fact, this is what we're saying for the high temperature later on today, because I think our temperature will drop a little bit. We have, of course, daytime heating as the sun comes up, but also we will have a slightly cooler air moving in. So our temperatures might be kind of steady in the lower to middle 70s today. Look at these winds from the north, definitely a little bit breezy. You may even have heard that outside. And our dew point slowly dropping as we get into the next several hours. We will see it go way down, and it's already down farther north, which I'll show you in a second. So fall finally arriving. We will feel the effects today and into tomorrow. We will have a really nice afternoon, I think. It will be windy, though, and then we turn, I think we can say chilly tonight. We're talking about all the different words you can use to describe weather at this time of year, and as we get into our New Orleans winter, whether it's cold, chilly, cool. So it kind of depends on, what word you prefer. But temperatures right now, not super cool, but in the 60s on the North Shore, 70 south. Macomb, Mississippi, the spot that is saying 50s early this morning. And our 24-hour temperature changed to this time yesterday morning. Look how much cooler. The cooler air, obviously, still moving into South Louisiana along our coastline. But really, it's going to take a little while to kind of get the effect. Some of the coolest air is about 50 miles or so behind the actual front. Again, our winds, sustained winds in white up to about 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusts are in yellow, probably closer to about 30 miles per hour in spots today. And here are those dew point temperatures too. We talk about this as a measure of the mugginess. When it gets into the 50s, that's starting to feel pretty dry. And then into the 40s even we could see. That would be some nice, very fall-like feeling dry air. Only spot with a couple of showers is now really outside of even our mouth of the Mississippi, Plaquemines Parish spots. And we have the front, the leading edge of it already moving through. So today we'll say eventually mostly sunny, although we do have clouds early today. Cooler and windy with those winds from the north, and our high temperatures maybe 74, 75. And you can see that through the day. Look at our planner. It kind of shows a little dip as the cooler air surges in for midday, and then by later on this evening we will be dropping through the 60s, and it will still be a little bit breezy. And then tonight, clear and cool. Temperatures on the North Shore could scrape upper 40s, while in New Orleans and other spots south of the lake, 50s is what we're looking for. And this is the coolest it's been, by the way, since April 26th. So it's been some time since we saw upper 50s in New Orleans and south of the lake, and upper 40s on the North Shore. So here would be your wake up forecast for early tomorrow. I think this is sweater weather. I think you can think about a sweater or jacket as we move into both this evening and into tomorrow. So our weekend forecast tomorrow looking lovely, a little less wind. Winds tomorrow maybe up to about 12 or 15 miles per hour. So still a little bit of a breeze. And even though we're talking about a cold front, let's just touch on the tropics really quickly. Nothing really going on at this point. We're not looking for any sort of activity developing in at least the next 5 days. And it's nice to get to this point where we have these cool fronts moving in, and we're seeing not a lot kind of stirring out in the Atlantic basin. So hopefully we'll be okay with what we have as far as our numbers go so far. Of course, we're still in hurricane season. We could see this, the numbers, especially for a named storm, possibly go up a little bit, but so far this year, 20, we might keep it there. We will see. Average for a whole season is 14, and we've had 7 hurricanes and the 4 major hurricanes. Our 7-day forecast shows the gorgeous weekend weather through tomorrow. Monday looking very similar to what we'll have on Sunday. So just a continuation as you start the work week. And then we do warm up into the lower 80s. We introduce some rain chances starting on Wednesday. But overall, the next few days looking really good. We know this time of year when we get these cool downs, they're pretty brief. So that is showing itself in the 7-day forecast. But I hope you enjoy it today. We'll have another check on your forecast.
Yeah, I was going to say, Alexander, we're going to have like 3 days of fall and then it'll be summer again. Is that what you're saying?
That's the way it goes.